Hi, do you have what you want to have in your life? Are you being who you want to be, doing what you want to do, living the life you love when it comes to your relationships, your health, your body, your fitness level, your the work that you do in the world, all those great things. Well, my name is Angela Powers, and I am here with David Essel, coach and author of 9 books. His latest book is Positive Thinking Will Never Change Your Life, but this book will. And David has helped me and thousands of people really have breakthrough results in their life, in all areas of life. And we're coming together over the last several weeks to talk about his book. And so we're here again today. So thanks so much, David, for being here today to talk about this such an important topic of life.
Yeah, Angela, the book Positive Thinking Will Never Change Your Life, but this book will. The myth of positive thinking, the reality of success. I mean, I'm so glad to be with you every Monday. And it's like this. If someone said to me 30 years ago that you're going to write 9 books or more, we're going to write a lot more than 9, but we're at 9 right now, and that one of them would be about challenging the power of positive thinking, I would have said you're insane. Because I love Norman Vincent Peale and Wallace Wattles and Earl Nightingale and all the early pioneers, Think and Grow Rich, Napoleon Hill. I love all those guys, but you know what? It's not true. I mean, it's not that simple. The law of attraction is made to be this simple thing. Think a certain way and attract checks in the mail. And it's a bunch of crap. It's absolutely a bunch of crap. Now, as you and I say every Monday, we're holding space for a miracle. Like there could be someone out there going, no, David, let me raise my hand. I actually visualize checks coming in the mail and I'm a multi-trillionaire. I never left my house. Now I just leave my house to get into my jet. But before that, I never even left my house. And so, yeah, it could happen. It could be a miracle. People have recovered from all kinds of illnesses, diseases, etc. But the odds, Angela, are so against us. And yet we've been fed a bunch of crap by our own industry, the personal growth industry, that it should be effortless to manifest. It's not true. And we've proven it in this book. We have 6 New York Times bestselling authors who endorse it and tell their story. So it's about time. I have to tell you this really quick story. Okay. We're getting book clubs from across the USA. This one group of women in Phoenix, Arizona just grabbed our book and they're taking it for the next month and dissecting it. They're eating it up. We've had radio hosts who brought me on just to piss me off. They brought me on just to argue. They admitted it. The only reason they brought me on the show is because they were going to argue how wrong I was. And at the end of it, they're all going, oh my God, I never thought you'd be able to convince us that this is right. So it's a massive movement.
Wow. Well, if you could, think about in the book, there's so many great stories. If there's one most powerful story in the book that really proves this point, what story would that be?
Yeah, this is like, what a great question. We've got 6 New York Times bestselling authors that write their own stories about how positive thinking could never have changed their life. We have 5 people like homeless to millionaire, bankrupt to millionaire, foreclosed to millionaire, single mom, almost on the street to multi-millionaire. Like we have got this, a woman that became this incredible, incredible success story with her body. But the one that just rocks my world over and over and over again has to be Dr. Joe Vitale. Dr. Joe Vitale was from The Secret. He was one of the guys in The Secret that, they talked about him being homeless and then becoming a multimillionaire. And what was his main tool on The Secret that he used? He said he visualized checks coming in the mail. They came in the mail. He used positive affirmation. He turned his life around. He went from homeless to multimillionaire. And, I love telling this story, and I tell it as much as possible because he's one of the bedrocks of the success of The Secret. Yeah. Now, before I go any further, for all you people that love The Secret and think I'm bashing it, I'm not. 20% of our success in life will come from the stuff The Secret teaches. 20% of your success will come from the law of attraction. Where's the 80% coming from? You know, like that's what my book is about. It's like, hey, listen, you can think all you want and affirm all you want. You can visualize millions of dollars coming in the mail. You can picture paint your perfect partner walking up to you. You can, whatever the hell you want to do it, because I love that crap. You know, I love to think positively and to affirm and to visualize. And I write my gratitude list every day out. You know, I'm totally immersed in this whole world, but it's not going to do a darn thing for us other than 20% of our success. So I had Dr. Joe on my radio show, and I said, Dr. Joe, you know, all of the work that you've done, the books, now he's a musician. He's cut albums. He's a great musician, great guitarist. And, you know, I'm applauding him for all of his success, Angela. And I'm saying, now, I got to ask you this question. In The Secret, it says that you use the power of your mind to go from homeless to multimillionaire. What is the truth? Because if that's the truth, Angela, I wanted to know it. If I'm affirming wrong, if I'm not using the I am statement for God's sake, if I'm not using emotion with visualization, if my vision board should be upside down and it's right side up, but if you turn it upside down, it works. I wanted the freaking secret, you know? I don't want to work any more than anyone else. Well, I mean, I love this work, but you know, I would much rather work 2 hours a day and be on the beach. You know, I'd much rather, there's a lot of things I'd rather do. I'm blessed to have the work I do, but I would love to be able to take June, July, August, September off and then work my butt off the rest of the year. So I'm thinking, okay, vision board upside down, maybe repeating the affirmations in Spanish, for God's sake. Maybe that's where I'm missing the boat. You know, I just need to learn Spanish, repeat them in Spanish with a bunch of flamenco dancing music in the background, and then I'm going to get everything I want. I don't know what the secret is, Dr. Joe, but tell me. So Dr. Joe is on the air and he starts laughing. He goes, David, well, let me say this first. You know, I do visualize and I do affirm, and I think that that is very important for success. But I said, Dr. Joe, how did you get out of being a homeless and becoming a multimillionaire? And he said, well, you know, I worked 7 days a week, 14 hours a day for a number of years. I broke through. I became a millionaire. That's true. And then that's when the secret found me. I was already a millionaire when they found me. And so they focused on this one thing that I did to attract millions of dollars. And they just happened to leave out 7 days a week, 14-hour days for a number of years. You know, and Angela, and I say that kind of tongue in cheek, just happened to leave out because, you know, those books are fun. I don't want to take that away from anyone. They're enjoyable. They're inspiring. But in our book, Positive Thinking Will Never Change Your Life, this book will, we tell you what happens physiologically with positive thinking, affirmation, prayer, gratitude. There's a cascade of chemicals, you know, it's flooding the brain. It's a freaking euphoric addiction, for God's sake. It's awesome. And that could be something that gets someone to walk into the gym or to forgive someone who cheated on them, or to start the process of saving money or writing down the money they're spending on a daily basis. You know, like, all of those things could help, but they're not going to be the answer. And we've been fed this bill of goods that this is what you really need to focus on, Angela. You know, you've gone through it and you fell into the trap. You told us here on the series, you know, I've fallen into the trap. I was out of it for years. And oh my God, when The Secret came out, I got sucked into that vortex, you know, and shoot, nothing happened. So, you know, the purpose of the book is to say, hey, listen, there is a way to get what you want. You're not going to get everything you want. There are some people that just will never become a size 2 or 4. There are some people, no matter how hard they work, will never be a millionaire. That's just the fact. But it surely isn't going to happen by how you think, what you affirm, and what you visualize, you know?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah. And my thing lately is, you know, I've kind of strayed away from the one thing. So I'm like, oh, I want to do these 20 things. And I have my huge list and I get all this stuff done. But I only make like a millimeter of progress in 20 areas. So that's,
you know, that's a really good point, you know, for all of us that are addicted to multitasking and we think a little towards something is better than nothing. That's not true. And we talk about that in the book too. You know, geez, I just had a new client start the other day. And when I asked her what were her strengths in life, she said multitasking. And I said, well, give me an example. So she'll spend 30 minutes a day on this task and 20 minutes a day on that task and 15 minutes a day on that task. And she's been doing it for years and she hasn't gotten anywhere hardly, you know?
Yeah.
So, you know, but in the book, we tell you how to focus, you know, and then what to do in order to get people on your side, mentors, coaches, therapists, personal trainers, you know, your friends, your family, like on your side. So you build this team because that's what all the successful people do. They don't do it on their own.
Yeah.
Now, there is a way, you know, the book is all about hope. Don't get bummed out here, you know, saying that, oh my God, this guy's anti-positive. I'm not anti-positive anything. We're just realistic. And the book will guarantee your pathway. And as a matter of fact, I know this is shocking, but I happen to have a copy. It is rocking off the charts of Amazon. We are doing so great with sales. Like I said, book clubs. You know, there's universities now that are bringing me in to speak to students. Students are gobbling up the book because they want the reality to be successful. They don't want this, you know, hodgepodge of thinking stuff that doesn't create very much at all.
Mm-hmm. Oh, great. Wow. So how much time do we have? Any more time, or maybe we should just wrap up now and tell us where we can find you online? It's at talkdavid.com.
Yeah, talkdavid.com, and you'll be able to read all the New York Times endorsements. Oh my God, go to talkdavid.com and just read the endorsements, you know, and then make a choice. The book is $9.95, you know, so it's really inexpensive. The ebook version is $4.99. Again, it's a steal, you know, and go to talkdavid.com and read about it. Don't just take my word for it. Don't take Angela's word for it. You know, read these people from the New York Times best-selling list who can say, oh my God, this book is the real deal. And then you're going to be able to get the process too.
Awesome. Thanks so much, David, for being here.
Oh, Angela is great. Next Monday, same time, baby. We're going to rock again.
Yeah, awesome.
Have a great day.
Thanks.